Hi guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Advanced Adventure. I left off, we unexpectedly managed to defeat the fifth Tyrant, the fourth Tyrant, who used Ice, and I managed to beat him rather unexpectedly, to be perfectly honest. Because we are severely underleveled. So I honestly did not expect to win, but I did. So all that's really left here is to take on the attempt to take on the Tyrant, who, as we saw from earlier dialogue, is an Ice type that has been mutated with electricity. So 20,000. If it does manage to defeat his which most likely it will, due to the severe underleveling of myself, we're potentially going to lose a good chunk of money. Let's go for it. Cloyster. Yes, I said in the last video I spoiled who the next one would be, so I saw Cloyster was our next opponent. On the level 27. I say that it is a Tyrant, so it will be stronger than most would expect. I say as I one-shot it with a flamethrower. That is just too funny for words. I cannot believe that just happened. I one-shot a Tyrant Pokemon. Kazuya can once again go play outside in the snow. Ah, so you only get 3 starters then. You only get 3 prizes for winning. Unless this isn't the person I talked to. Just talk to everyone. Huh. So it seems the starters might just be a one-off for each type. Yeah. Huh. Well, it seems gaining... I suppose that's a good thing then. They just keep giving you a level 10 starter. So that's interesting. So we're now on a new route. So we can now progress onwards and upwards. Which is funny considering we have to go up the way. At least partially for this next area. So ignore any sounds you might hear us shuffling around and trying to get comfortable. We have a Sneasel and a Sweal. Well, Sneasel goes first because it's the quickest. My Pikachu and Blaze are both level 25, I didn't even realise that. Anyway. That's Sneasel out of the way. Ding! 26. Encore. That means Blaze can only use Flamethrower. I didn't want to waste the PP for flamethrower, but it seems it's gonna go through now. Try to see if I can maybe finish it before that. I most likely could have, because Pikachu would have moved before Blaze anyway, so that was my own fault. Could have used Shockwave or something. I didn't just imagine that. That trainer just gave me $12,000. A lot of these trainers as well, though. Where they get that money from, I do not know. Is there anything... okay, this is happening. The random walking animation, please do not tell me I just got stuck. Because we all know my track record right now with getting stuck on something. How many times that happened? 2, 3. So I pray that we're not stuck to that wall. Yes, we are not too far away. It's still very annoying. Ouch, paralysed. I was gonna say, don't launch that at Charmeleon, it's bad enough Blazes can paralyze, don't confuse them as well. This hopefully be Snorunt out of the fight. Thing, I believe Snorunt has very low defense stats, I believe. Not even just to fire. I believe just in general, he's the poor defense stats. Wow. Thunderbolt. We shall teach it all Thunder Punch. Not a lot against Thunder Punch, just I think Pikachu is more of a special compared to physical, because I believe Thunder Punch is technically a physical attack. I may be wrong on that. Just as a punch, I consider it to be more physical compared to Thunderbolt. So I'll have him on Thunderbolt over Thunder Punch. Another 12,000. Very good, we're not stuck. That's wonderful here. Okay, for a start, let's heal. Here's an interesting question. Moves like Shockwave that say they never miss, can they negate being paralysed and confused? Can they negate those because they could potentially cause them to miss their attack? If anyone knows, feel free to comment the answer if they do. I was thinking I was going to get challenged by those two, but it doesn't seem. Ah, right. I see that. I'm supposed to have not come that way, I think. It's like I come down here and go up the other side. Sneasel! Let's see what ice types we'll run into. We might find a new friend to catch. Don't know who we might end up replacing. If I do catch something I want to take with me. We shall see if we get to that point. A Jinx. As the memes all say, the racist Pokemon. Poor Jinx. Oh, a lag spike there. Scary face. Jumping on your face is scary enough, you're not making it scarier. I say that, if I was into Charizard, he will be scarier. There's no ifs, ands and buts of that. Anyway, Cool Trainer Sanford would like to battle. Jinx and Smoochum. I say baby Pokemon are adorable. Smoochum, slightly creepy looking. Double slapped. And because you touch Pikachu, you get staticked. Ouch. Thunderbolt. One of Pikachu's more famous attacks. Super effective. Maybe super effective and be just a high damaging move anyway. Was that a clever idea to waste the TM? Most likely no. So that's just something I'm gonna have to deal with. You might not necessarily need an ice type considering the Gengar. Neither. We have a Tyrant that's part ice type. I'm talking about Snorunt. Well, me liking the evolution's not Snorunt itself. And one shows up. Fuck he is. Need to be careful now because I saw the yellow indicator on Flamethrower, meaning its PP is running out. Okay, another leg spike. And back up to where we were. Progress that way again. And I misclicked there. Put smoke screens to the middle there. It's super effective. Good to know. Delivered. Santa Claus's favourite Pokemon. Not one of the no, it's one of the Pikachu specials, wasn't it? Featured Pikachu help Nash's other Pokemon helping Delibird. Because he fell off Santa's sleigh or something? So you are a hero, please go forth and take down Biscuit. Take this as a token of appreciation. So these officers just gonna keep giving me TMs to use. It's like they can't take down Biscuit on their own, so they're gonna supply a child with the means to take him down. A poor child, according to the intro of the game. Ice Beam over Tackle. So the what learns Ice Beam. Should I possibly give it to Gengar, but we shall give it to the what instead? Yeah, because Frost might have got more use out of Ice Beam, but oh well. And we are now Psychic Village. Who sent you here? Oh, Professor Oak sent you here. Wow, you've already defeated 4 of Biscuit's subordinates. Please, you have to help us. Up ahead there is a tower, and at the top of it there is a ruthless Pokemon which has been terrorizing our town. Please defeat him. Good luck, Phoenix. I wasn't paying attention, was the Cloyster female? I'll need to check the start of this video to be sure. Anyway. So, a third of the recording left to go. Let's go exploring, shall we? Psychic, it would be good to have Gengar out in front, but we'll leave Blaze there. And I keep alternating between the nicknames I gave them and the Pokemon names. Can't believe Biscuit could do such a thing to such an innocent Pokemon, it truly sick. And that's the tower there. Damn! Looks like you're still not eating enough. Here, take this, you can catch some bigger fish. Is this the same guy? Is he just following me around Kanto? You're not eating enough. Here, have another fishing rod to catch more fish to munch on. It's the idea I'm getting from him anyway. That looks suspicious. There's a guy in front of the gym. I believe this may be a story point where I have to go beat the Tyrant before it will let me take the subordinate on. Please, Phoenix, scale Psychic Tower and defeat that horrible Tyrant. She seems like someone that will give me something for my trouble. But it's a Pokemon cell. Oh, so that's good, so you go all over. So I don't just have to go to a specific map to find you. That's good. Don't know. The map sells great balls, finally. Most likely not gonna need them, but it's one of those ones better to have them. Hyper Potions. Right now we're good on Super Potions, so I won't buy too many. I did buy a ton of the normal heals, so I'll just get 10 full heals just to have them on me. Don't want to go too nuts. We can even go talk to the guy in front of the subordinate's base. Managed to lock Biscuit's subordinate inside. I don't plan on releasing him until that horrible wild Pokemon has been defeated. So as a plot point to the story, we have to beat the Tyrant before it allows us to take on the subordinate of this town. Unlike the others where it was you could do either or. Well, most of the time to progress you had to beat the Tyrant eventually, I suppose. Let's take a peek in. Make no sense. So yeah, the fire red, leaf green, red, blue and yellow can recognise the South Pole building. We'll just change the rocket grunts for cool trainers, it seems. Meditate Psychic. The Meditates were fighting types, so maybe they're both, maybe they're fighting and psychic, perhaps. Calm Mind, which is a psychic move. They may be both then, or maybe they are just plain psychics. I most likely just had those two aim at the same one, so Blaze is going to hit the one at full health anyway. Critical hit, it's always good. Hidden Power. That hot. Shockwave it. We'll just go exploring this first floor, we'll not advance much further. Pooh Bear. That's pitiful. Go on in. And more lag spikes. Apologise folks. Rock Candy! Doo -doo -doo -doo. That's on me. I won't step on that teleportation plate. Once again, save it for the next episode. Don't want to let curiosity get the better of us and teleport us to the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather start the next episode from outside and work my way back in again. Less confusing than just saving it here. Then when I come back for the next recording session I'm confused on where I am and I won't remember anything. Spoink. Very strange looking Pokemon. Baby Piglet with a pearl that bounces down its tail. I actually don't know if it's actually a small piglet with the two arms at the side. I don't know if it actually has legs or if it's just like its tail is its legs, sort of thing. No idea. Let's keep going back to bite us here. I suppose I'm glad to see the trainers in this place aren't too overpowered compared to where the rest were. Psychic John. Little leg there. I'll keep that rare candy just for now. The rest of the floor seems it's this guy here and the other one at the other side. Equip what we saw, and I will go take on. Or as I said, vacating the building. I'm most likely going to heal Blaze. So could quite possibly end up passing out at the stage. That's again insanely lucky. And the Tang is down. And we got a level. It's always good. One step closer to Charizard. Kind of been neglecting Pidgeotto, so we will have to get him out to use for a while as well. I must likely even give Pidgeotto the Candy just to get it the tree level. And yawn, one of the most annoying moves I know. If you're going to make a move to put a Pokemon to sleep, have one that does it right away, like Hypnosis and Sing. Not one that takes a turn or two to do it. You lost. Yep. That you did so. HP up. I'll quickly take you on. We've got an item back here. And most likely I'll still investigate. Psychic Freaky Boy. I think these guys were named after people the creator actually knew. It's just a coincidence, you think? Spite, another useless move, so I'm not going to bother with it. Yes, it removes PP from the last move used on it, but I don't really like moves like that more. Yes. It can actually help me in the battle by causing damage or a stats problem that will help me. I'll take it. Loading PP for a move that has an unknown number, I'll leave it. I suppose it could be good if my opponent used like Hydro Pump or something. Then I would take potentially the rest of the PP from it. You can take up to 4 I've seen. PP off the target Pokemon. So I wouldn't have to worry about that Pokemon hitting me with a Hydro Pump many times. So anyway, heal up, and we shall save and end the video there. Good to see you again. Most likely you shall. Like, must try. I must not really must try that design, I believe. The Poke Center lady. Anyway, that's all for now, and when we come back next time we shall properly ascend the Psychic Tower and see what the next Tyrant will be. Then take on the next subordinate, however that may be. So until next time, I shall see you soon. Bye bye.